All this time, though, they thought I've been hunting deer. Well, under the ruse of hunting deer, I have been watching.
Oh my goodness. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, I like the color of that one too.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to make right now a somewhat unconventional little quick dish out of pinto beef.
Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We're so glad you tuned in to join us for another exciting real-world outdoor adventure right here on A Sportsman's Life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of 2024 A Sportsman's Life. And we're at a very special place as far as Luke and I are concerned, and I know our other partner, Jeff Rice, feels the same way. We're on the Cotton Ranch with David and Mr. Edgar Cotton. Fabulous place. Now, Luke, you've been working on something here, so.
I've got a plan. You know, these
Good.
guys have thought that I've been hunting deer, and I shot a doe with a muzzle loader last year. If you've watched our shows, you might have seen that with David. All this time, though, they thought I've been hunting deer. Well, under the ruse of hunting deer, I have been watching David's turnip crop on the food plots. And I picked it, last time I hunted, about a week ago, I asked him, I spotted this one food plot with a lot of nice turnips, so I did a little filming of deer, you know, a little bit of that, but I picked a bunch of turnips. Edgar, you like turnips, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, well, we're going to have some duck and deer and turnips for supper, but and I may actually hunt deer some, but I appreciate the turnips to no end.
Well, look, knowing how these are, they're going to be really good, that I know.
They're
those deer eating a lot of turnips right now. We need to get in the woods to protect that turnip crop that you've been working on, okay?
Let's go get them. What do you say?
Just left Luke and David and Edgar. They're hunting different blinds this afternoon. That's where I shot my 6-point last year, the really old 6-point that I culled out of the herd. Hopefully something big will show up. I'm really looking for something that's really kind of nice, but material or even post material is what the ticket is as far as I'm concerned. Going a little retro this afternoon in terms of, I did bring a camo jacket, but I'm wearing a white basic shirt and a bandana. Got my hat with me. I do have a coat with me in case it gets a little bit cool, but got my 7mm PRC and of course loaded with Hornady with the 175 grain ELDX. Got the Mossberg Patriot Predator rifle, but then I've also got a Rossi 30-30 with the 140 grain flex tip Lever Evolution Hornady. And if one comes in close enough to where I feel comfortable taking a shot, I'm going to be doing that. I'll be hunting with that rifle a bit later on my lease out West Texas as well too. So let's kind of sit back and look and see what happens. I've seen some really nice deer out of here in the past, and hoping one of those old bucks that's, you know, maybe 7, 8, 9 years old comes by and we'll give it a chance at him.
Oh yeah, that's boned out there, isn't
Yeah.
it, Larry? Boned
Oh,
out
yeah.
chicken thighs.
Mm-hmm.
Skillet of greens on the side over there.
Yeah, I got the greens off to the side.
Yeah,
here, Randy.
yeah. All they got to do is just kind of warm up. Yeah, looking good. Well, you know, about a year ago, we were all sitting around here doing just about the same thing. You remember that?
Yes, sir. We're gonna be right back here next year doing the
Good
same
Lord
thing.
willing, I think that'll be just, that's right, you bet.
Time flies.
Yep. So I'm just about ready to get out of the stand this evening, you know. I mean, the deer, I think I saw 12 deer. And I was about to get out, and I looked out to the behind me there, and there was a boar, a hog, a long boar. I figured it was a boar. And that rascal came almost within 50 yards of the stand, you know. I would, if it had been a sow, I'd like to have fresh pork, but that late in the evening, Edgar, I didn't want to fool with him. You know? But if it had been a sow, that'd been a whole different ball game.
Brought to you by Dallas Safari Club, Conservation, Education, and Hunter Advocacy. Hornaday, accurate, deadly, dependable. Taurus Firearms, maker of the Raging Hunter.
I don't turn the light on them. They'll jump. They'll go bananas. It'll look like a fireworks going off if you shine that light in that tank.
How you gonna load? Just net them?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna back way down.
Huh?
Please don't let me back.
I'm gonna watch you. Where you want to get a foot or two? Where you want to get a foot or two from the water? All right.
David, just wait till you get old like me. Always crawling around in the middle of the night, you know. I called Kathy and finally told her, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go over there. When you gonna be home? I said, I'm gonna be home tomorrow. Maybe.
Maybe.
I know what's gonna happen.
They're gonna get wild on you right
They're
there.
gonna explode. Sooner or later, they're gonna explode. I don't have no idea what tank. What's in
How
what
many you
tank.
think you got in there? 50?
No, I think I got 41, but I'm gonna tell you exactly how much here in a day or two or three. How many I got and what they weighed. I know as soon as it's hit the bottom. They went in without any help.
There, one of them is right there.
Look how fat these suckers
Oh
are.
man, them
Oh, my
things weigh
gosh,
more than
they're
50 pounds, don't they?
But I just want you to look how fat they are.
Yeah.
All of them look like that.
Oh my goodness.
I'll get you one on that side too. Let me get a
No,
big one.
we're fine right here where you are.
And I don't have any
The
idea.
only thing we want to be doing is careful with make sure they're okay.
Can you see those little guys?
Uh-huh.
Oh man,
That's a pretty bass.
Them
that
are-
is beautiful.
They're fatter than pigs. There's one that just,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Boy, isn't he spotted up pretty.
Oh gosh, that's pretty.
You brought me all females, didn't you?
yeah, every one of them. I got Agnes and Ethel. There ain't
Look at those.
one of them in here that
Nice bass right
ain't
there.
chunky.
You see that, Daddy?
That's the littlest fish of the bunch. He's just right at 2 pounds. You don't look it, but that's 2 pounds.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
This up a little bit. Get out of there. Well, you must be stuck in the drain hole. One of them may come out through the bottom. I think he's stuck in there. about 2.5. Like I said, we weighed and measured every one of them, so I've got everything written down somewhere as to what they weighed and how long they were. One minute. Just tracking their growth over time. So it's not a radio telemetry, it's just a pit tag. It's got a electromagnetic tag that's excited when you put the wheel in it, and it gives you off a number.
Gosh, I guess I can see that is a gorgeous fish.
Look at that, Daddy.
So there's a couple in here that were right at 4 pounds.
I was going to say, if that's a 2-pounder, that's the biggest 2-pounder I've ever found, I've ever seen.
That's another one. That's a really good one.
Oh my gosh, yes. Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
It's just
Golly.
fat and chunky. It's a little wet again. They're just none of them skinny, you know.
No, sir.
They just
My
all,
goodness, they're in
they
good
just all
shape.
got. They just all got big bellies.
So I put those five bags of fertilizer in
Good.
yesterday.
Oh my goodness. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, I like the color of that one too.
Uh-huh.
So if it stays sunny like it was today, the rest of the week, you think by Sunday or Monday I'll have a seeing a bloom?
I don't know if you will or not, because we got like 75% chance of rain over the next 6 or 7 days. So
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't guess they need showing them to you. They all look just about the same.
Yep.
You know, some a little longer. There's a couple small ones. That again, that's that's about as small as they get, and that's he might be 1.75 pounds. I don't know.
There's a big one right there for me.
I got another one stuck in a drain plug. He's gonna come out. Oh. Yep.
Uh-huh.
This is the way you run your backup camera right here. All this water goes right inside my tailgate, and right inside my camera.
No.
So I don't have a backup camera anymore. There's the last 3 right there. One of them pretty good. See the belly on there.
Pretty too.
Okay, that's one of the skinny ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But he is. He don't have a belly like the rest of them. That's probably a male fish. And again, there's one that's about 2 pounds. Everything here is 15 inches or longer. Alright, we're done. Whatever that is what it is. And I'll give you weights and numbers and all that stuff.
I just telling your dad, the good thing about it is you know they're not going to go hungry.
A Sportsman's Life is also brought to you by Mossberg, American Built, American Strong, the YO Steakhouse, Catch and Release Apparel, AGM Global Vision, your go-to for thermal hunting scopes and spotters, Pyramid Air, your one-stop shop for everything air guns.
This is Mr. Whitetail first trip to Lake Texoma? How do you like it?
I absolutely love it. I've been all around this lake, and I've always heard about you guys, and I knew I wasn't going to go fishing until I got to go fish with y'all. So it took a little time for us to get there.
Get up there and get another one.
This is fantastic, by golly. Absolutely the greatest fishing in the world.
Friends, this is your old buddy Luke, and we're going to make right now a somewhat unconventional little quick dish out of pinto beans. Now, this is some beans that I've just smashed up. I learned this recipe at our outdoor rendezvous in Greenville from a buddy last year. We're going to chop these ingredients up, mix them with the pinto beans, and then add flour to thicken it, and then we're going to fry it. So let's get going. Let me do some chopping. Then we'll mix it with our beans. And here is our garlic finely chopped, our jalapeno chopped up really fine, and the onion. Did you ever wonder on these cooking shows why they want to make you watch them chop all this stuff? I have a feeling all of you know how to get this far with it. So we're going to combine this with the egg and the flour into the smashed beans. And now, friends, it gets pretty simple. These need to cook about 3 or 4 minutes per side. Let's turn this one right here. Oh yeah. Check out that golden crunchiness. These things are way better than you might think. They're really good eating. Let's flip this one. There we go. Now we'll cook them about 3 minutes on this side and get it golden brown, and then we will serve them up. Friends, here's the finished product, seasoned fried pinto beans. These things are awesome. There's a little bit of crunch to them. You can see the pinto beans in there with all the garlic and the onions. Very, very tasty. This is something I think you might want to try at camp real soon, or maybe at home. Folks, this segment was brought to us by Gearhead Archery, Smoke Intex Electric Smokers, Snaplock Hunting Blinds, YO Ranch Headquarters, Ultramatic Feeders, and Catfish Pro. Tune in next week for some more real-world outdoor adventures right here on A Sportsman's Life.